Oh hi! Thanks for watching my video. So, you may have noticed, we are back in our little mini town. Getting pretty full up now actually, getting pretty full up. So in the last episode we played as a family who owned this house tucked away in the corner, and they paid for and opened up a little park. So now we have somewhere for kiddies to play, which is ideal for us because for this episode we are going to be playing as the newest resident of my little village. This here is Colby. Colby's a funny guy, loves telling jokes, very passionate about comedy. So much so that he has moved into the town with the hopes of opening up a comedy club. And he hasn't moved in alone, he's moved in with his daughter Shayla, who is currently enjoying the new park we have in our little town. So this family have moved into this building here. It's 2 floors, and this will eventually become the local comedy club. So up here we've got the actual apartment, which currently is pretty bare bones. Fuck all in it. 2 bedrooms, bathroom, and then an open area for the kitchen and living room. And then downstairs, this is where the comedy club will be. So I've kind of cornered off the room with the stairs. This is a little bathroom. I'm thinking I could put like a bar here, or maybe here, but we do have a stage where we'll have a microphone where we can have little comedy nights. So this area will be a shared space so that everyone in the village or in the town, or whatever you want to call it, has access to the comedy club, somewhere where they can go and drink away their problems. So that's the plan for today. We are going to renovate a home and a comedy club. I see we've already introduced ourselves to one of the townies, that's Rob. Are we wearing the same outfit? Slightly different outfit. Rob is the owner of the allotment right here, episode 2. They're just enjoying the town library, open to everyone. Episode 3. So yeah, my plan is, obviously we have our startup funds, 21,000 simoleons. I guess we've got a bit more because there are 2 of us. So I will, as I usually do, start off by using those funds to build whatever kind of home we can build with that money. And if there's any left over, then I can put that into maybe getting a couple of things for the comedy club downstairs. But I suspect that this will not be enough money to build everything. So, I have 2 ways that we can make money with Colby. First of all, the reason why he's so passionate about comedy is because he himself is a very funny comedian. So we're going to be using those skills, going out and about, performing routines, and hopefully getting some decent tips that we could put together. Might pay for a few bar stools. And we're not the most skilled in it, but we have done a couple of tattoos in the past. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go down the comedy route. I actually can't remember how much money you make from tips. I don't know if it's going to be enough to pay for the full renovation. So as a fallback, we can also offer tattoos, which kind of give us little lump sums. You know, I think Sims pay like 100 to 200 simoleons for a tattoo. So if we need a little boost, we do have that to fall back on. So that's where the gameplay element comes in. But before we get into gameplay, let's start by spending some money and actually building our home. So maybe the first thing I should do, actually, remove this safety hazard. Just fence off the upstairs bit so that we can't fall down that hole. Fall down the stairs to our death. We've got to have a little bit of light. And probably some doors. I do like to try and go with some kind of colour theme. Because I just think, you know, for a setup like this, it's quite a colourful little neighbourhood. I think it would be good to have, like, homes with set colours. Like this house is, the interior's mostly, I think it's orange, blue, yellow. Can't remember what this one is. Cafe's mostly pink. So I think we're going to try and go with, like, pale blues, lilacs, maybe some dark purples, sort of matching the colour of the windows there. I think we're going to go for blues, purples, lilacs. I think to start off with, we obviously need the basics, don't we? Get a nice shower, toilet, little sink area, little mirror. Probably we should get some blinds as well. I think that will do for the bathroom for now. The layout, I'm not really sure. So what I could do, I was thinking about putting a living room here, but then it's just kind of awkward for the kitchen and I don't really want like the kitchen counters leading straight into the bedroom. So I'm thinking actually I could do a kitchen and dining area here and then just have a little living room there. Let's see how that works. So if I just filter it with blue and purples, I mean, I know it's like got green as well, but I'm not averse to having other colours incorporated too. Could have that as the kitchen area and then put the TV there. What kind of sofa do we want? Decisions. I mean, that could work. Not 100% sold on it though. This is also an option. Oh, I kind of prefer this one though. This one is a bit more down to earth. Oh, I'm already getting overwhelmed with decisions. I think let's do this one because this one ties in the green as well. I'd quite like to find a very pale, like a lilac rug, something like that, just because the sofa is quite dark. Could that be the one? I think it looks like green is becoming more of a key colour in this home than I anticipated. Okay, quite a big dining table. But, you know, we're a pretty social person. We like having people over. We like hosting things. So I guess it kind of works with our personality. I was going to get curtains to frame this, but I quite like the leaves. Unless there's anything better. I mean, we could use these curtains instead. Better with the curtains or with the leaves? I think it looks better with the leaves. And we can still use the curtains. We can just use them on this window here, maybe. Yeah. I can tell I've been in build and buy for too long already because the music has stopped. Also, actually, I could move this a bit closer to the kitchen, give myself a little bit of space here that I could fit something else in there. Okay, we do need beds. So that should probably be our next priority. So we've got Dad's room and then the kids' room. Just get some little bedside tables. And then I think just some nice little bedside clutter. There we go. And then I could just put just a little wardrobe there. And then maybe in the corner, because Dad quite likes to look good. Stick a mirror in there. So I'm thinking for the Dad's bedroom, we'll go for either green or purple walls. I quite like the panelled walls. But oh, what about this actually? That's really nice. Oh yeah, let's do that. And then for the kids' bedroom, that could work, although it's a bit of an eyesore, isn't it? Could go for like a deep purple. And then maybe could see if we could switch it out for a green bed. Maybe just get some cool little wall hangings for Dad's bedroom. And then obviously a rug. Okay, I think Dad's room is done, I would say. And then the kids' room, I'm actually going to replace this bed. I'm not sure about that. Oh, this bed is cute. And I could even put a little desk underneath. Okay, let's see if we can work with this. Let's put that bed there. And then just some like cluttery stuff on the desk. And then let's see what we can do. We could get a wardrobe or even just a chest of drawers there. Toy box, little unicorn. And then I think a couple little wall posters or something, and I think the kids' room is done. Little animal ones there, just under the desk. Okay, I think both bedrooms are done, and I still have quite a bit of money left over, so quite happy actually with how well this money is lasting us up until now. In terms of the main living room, I think we could do with maybe a bookcase here. And then could even have a desk here. Okay, we've spent quite a lot of money already, but I don't know, I still actually have some faith that we can do this entire apartment on our starting funds. And I think we're gonna go for a very pale purple, but we'll do some tiling in the kitchen. And then let's see how we get on with being able to afford our top counters. Oh, not bad actually. We could afford all of them. Okay, so then what I might do is put a little light here. And then I think we definitely need to just get some stuff on the walls, don't we? This seems like quite a fitting picture. Something on this wall. And then maybe we could put a family portrait. That's cute. And then maybe like a movie poster or something. Okay, so I would say upstairs is actually fine. We've got everything we need. Not bad. So in terms of the downstairs area, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford a bar, but I might be able to buy one of those backdrop things that they have behind the bars. Just as like a starting point, you know? Thing is, I don't even know what sort of vibe I want to go for. I'm sure there was a backdrop for, from the Love Struck pack. Maybe I just imagined it. No, there is a back bar. I guess they're just kept in a different category for some reason. This one's quite cool. One thing I would quite like to do, because this is the stage, I'd quite like to just make it look special. You know what I mean? Can I put these, can I not put them on the corner? Just have it so that it looks a bit more official. I wonder if I can afford those big curtains like these. Just want to make it look a bit more like a, I don't know, a theatre, I guess. Just a bit more like it's a stage. Okay, I think that will do for now. That's probably about all I can afford anyway. But you know, progress is progress. Well, we've spent most of our money, so I think we need to head out, start performing, and see if we can get some of that sweet, sweet tip money. We are just a tiny bit hungry though. Let's just grab some French fries quickly. You can fuck off. Reset object. You have no place to come and tell jokes. This is my forte. Skills do you have, Thorn Bailey, in comedy? Okay, hopefully the tips start rolling in. Are you serious? No. Why would you pick up a guitar when I'm clearly telling some jokes? People are the worst. They really are. Am I going to get some coin? What kind of tips am I looking at? I mean, no tips yet. Everyone's just hyped by Thorn Bailey. Do you know what? I might just tell you to go away. And Octavia, I need you to go away as well, because no one's giving me any money. They're too distracted by the celebrities. I've been performing for hours and I haven't got a single tip. Am I missing something?
Oh, no.
Do people not tip comedians? I can offer paid comedy mentoring. Let's just give that a go. Let's see if that actually gets me anywhere. For only a mere 300 simoleons. I mean, people do keep saying no, but yeah, we keep getting turned down for offering mentoring. I mean, let's just ask everyone. Someone's gonna say yes. Let's just ask a couple people. Otherwise, this entire evening was a complete waste of time. No one wants my comedy mentoring. Okay, so this entire evening was a complete waste of time. I've not made a single penny. So you know what? I'm going to go to Spilled Neon and I'm going to take some people with me and see if I can offer them a tattoo. Okay, let's all buy entry together. Okay, offer a tattoo. Just have to wait for some other Sims to get checked in. I mean, while I'm here, maybe I could use that sketch pad and do a couple tattoo designs while I wait for other customers to get checked in. Okay, let's offer a tattoo. See if we can get paid. Are we going to give a tattoo? I think we are. Okay, I wonder if we get paid for this. Because it's not technically my tattoo table. But then maybe after that we can offer a tattoo to Neilani, the new tattoo that we just unlocked. Assuming we actually get paid for giving this tattoo. Oh, I don't think we did. I think we're just doing tattoos for free. What the fuck? Just hold still, Neilani. This won't hurt a bit. Okay, we're almost done. But will we get paid? Just clean you up? You happy? No. No fucking payment at all. I mean, she was happy with it, but waste of my time. Oh, although 200 simoleons for that tattoo design. I mean, I have just stolen this person's sketch pad, but I'm kind of running out of ways to make money now. I didn't get any tips performing comedy, no one wanted comedy mentoring, and no one is paying me for tattoos. We're back to the drawing board. All of the ideas are scrapped. We're just rolling with it at this point. 189 simoleons for this tattoo design. Okay, you know what? I am going to check out of Spilled Neon because it's costing me money just to be here. And let's just go home. And if we keep the sketch pad in our inventory, you know, it is what it is. I didn't tell him to steal it. I'm just going to queue up some tattoo designs then. I feel like we just got so unlucky with money making. But you know what? It's okay. We've only wasted one day. We still have plenty of time to make enough money to complete this renovation. Getting a little bit on the hungry side though, so maybe we'll just serve up some fruit salad. How are the rest of our needs? I mean, we're fine. Bit hungry. Could do with sitting on the toilet. Other than that, maybe we could take a cheeky nap. I want to know if I should get to know Sergio. Why are you asking me? You've been rude to me all night. Shut up. Okay, well, how many? We made 8. 8 tattoo designs. How much was all of that worth? Oh, not bad. Not bad. Just shy of 2 grand. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, we had, what, 300 odd simoleons, so we've made about 1,500 simoleons just from designing a few tattoos. We'll have a little bit of salad, go and take a shit, and then just take a quick nap. There we go. Why is he thrusting his hips as he's sleeping? Maybe he's having like a weird sex dream or something. He's queued up to check out tattoos. You don't have any tattoos. You didn't even tattoo yourself. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's queue up a few new tattoo designs. I mean, we made 1,500 simoleons by designing 8 tattoos. Let's reinvest. Let's put that money back into redesigning. Where's the kid? What's the kid doing? Oh, I think she's stuck there. There's a bit of a bug. I really need to fix this, actually. I didn't put this entrance as open for everybody, which means that the Sims who come here end up being stuck. In fact, do you know what? I think I should fix that now, because no one's able to leave the library once they go inside. This section, yes, this needs to be shared. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Okay. Kid, you should be able to go home now. Go home, get some leftovers, take a shower and go to bed before you've got school in the morning. Poor kid. So neglected. Oh, she's just passed out on the floor. Go and get some food before you get taken away by the state. Okay, she's taking herself to bed. The shower's going to have to wait until the morning. How are you getting on? Also, I actually thought, I know it's cheeky, but I have been avoiding harvesting stuff because this is for my gardener, or my sim that owns the allotment. However, he hasn't been harvesting anything, and all of this stuff will grow back tomorrow, and we're almost out of the season. So I'm actually thinking, let's just harvest this stuff now, make a cheeky profit off the allotment, and then all the plants will grow back tomorrow anyway. No harm, no foul. And maybe in harvesting all this, we'll get enough gardening skill to help him out and evolve some of these plants. Okay, let's just evolve all of the plants. Okay, we're also getting a bit tired, so maybe we should call it a day. Call it a day and get some sleep. And then I'll take a look at what we actually have. I think we did pretty well. We've got 4 tattoo designs. Very nice. Oh no, we've got 6 tattoo designs, and then if we just sell all of the stuff we've harvested as well, just as a little extra income, we are left with 5,300 simoleons. So we could maybe do a couple of things to bring this place to life, couldn't we? Okay, let's start with some lighting. I almost feel like we should just have the one light here, and then over here should just be wall lights, because really it should be kind of dark, shouldn't it? Or actually, are there any stage lights? Like a spotlight here. Yeah, that's perfect. And then maybe just something like that. And then it's still kind of dark in here, which is what we want. So obviously we need to get a microphone so that people know they're here for a comedy night. Okay, perfect. We also need, well, we need a bar, don't we? What kind of bar should we go for? This could work. Get some bar stools. And then obviously we're going to want some cute little tables. Maybe something like that. And then even just, if I can get some, maybe just some of those cute little, you know, like the little candle lights you get sometimes. Even the lanterns are okay. Or maybe I could put one of these lights up on this side here. And then instead of putting lights on the tables, I could just put like a flower. But let's get some chairs first, maybe. I kind of have an idea for what colour. I know it seems odd to go for light colours, but I would quite like for this place to be light blue. I just quite like the idea of having light blue and pastel pink. I am second guessing these curtains though. Maybe they'd be better if they were just off-white. Maybe chairs can wait till last, because I think they're going to be the most expensive. So for now, let's just see if we can afford to put just some cute little flowers on the tables. Yeah, and then maybe for flooring... Oh, I can't afford flooring. Okay, this is going to have to do then for now. But you know, progress. Getting there. We'll get some chairs, we'll get some flooring. I'm thinking we'll get something pretty on the back of the stage. And then some artwork. And then obviously we need to get the bathroom done as well, because that'll be the bathroom that's open to everybody. But yeah, this is going to be cute little intimate space, I think. Okay, the kid's going to go to school soon. Let's just come, use the bathroom, take a shower, grab some leftovers. Let's just get ourselves in a good mood, shall we? Watch a bit of TV. Shayla's off to school. Lane, you need to understand boundaries. We're not friends. You made that clear when you turned down my mentoring lessons. Put your feet up, watch a bit of TV. Maybe we'll do a few little tattoo designs. Oh shit, bills have been delivered. 500 simoleons. Can't afford that. That's at least another 2 or 3 tattoo designs. Unreal. Well, we've got one excellent quality tattoo design, so that's not bad. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to queue up a load of designs because for some reason, I was not expecting those bills to be as high as they are. So we'll sell this tattoo design and then we'll power out the next 6. I wonder if you can only get paid to give tattoos. I think I actually did this in a video recently. I wonder if you can only get paid to do tattoos if it's a small business, and outside of that, everything else is just a gesture of goodwill. Oh, Shayla's home from school. Her grades are up. Well done, Shayla. Why don't you come play on the playground? Maybe some of the neighbours' kids will come out and play with you. Oh, someone's brought themselves into my house. Hey, Patch. You're like the town mascot. How's it going? Making friends? Welcome wagon can fuck off. I would usually welcome them with a warm embrace, as you know, but we have stuff to do today. I've spent nearly all of my money in producing tattoo designs. However, I'm hoping that will come with a big payout, because I'll end up with, 12 designs? How are your needs doing? Oh, you're okay. Quick bowl of leftovers, quick shet, and then a good night's sleep. What about the kid? Oh, she's kind of taking care of herself. Well done. Well done, Shayla. Okay, we're down to 61 simoleons, but we have a lot of tattoo designs. Already almost 2 grand for these 5. How much for this one? 2,277. And then for these 2, 537. In the money once again. Okay, how do I pay my bills? Is it just this mailbox? Bills due. Let's just pay bills and rent. I'll do that before we go to bed so that I know not to overspend all of our money. Let's just get them paid, get it done. There we go. Okay, and then I will hop into build and buy and see what can be done. So we do need some flooring and we need a bathroom. I'm thinking let's just go white for the bathroom. We don't need anything special. And it's a public bathroom as well, so they literally just need a toilet and a sink and a mirror, obviously. And that should do on that front. Big question though, what chairs should we go for? Let's filter it a little bit by saying we'll get pink chairs. These are quite cute. That's a contender. Why the fuck is there trash in here? These are also nice, those chairs. These ones are probably a bit more comfortable. Oh, I don't know. I think this is the nicer chair, but they are so fucking expensive. 230 simoleons per chair. Can I even afford to buy enough? Yeah, just about. I'm down to 950 simoleons though. That was most of my money spent on chairs. They do look pretty comfortable though. Do you know what? We could even go the extra mile and just get some nice little cream rugs to go under the seating areas. Just as a little touch, you know? So in terms of the inside, nothing's really needed on these walls because they're covered in windows. The bar area is pretty much done. I think really all I want is just something to go on this wall and something to go on that wall. But I don't think I can afford to do either of those just yet. Although we could take a look. I mean, what would even look good? This would look good. That painting there. I mean, even... I know it seems a bit odd, but I feel like even a billboard would be quite fun, you know? It just gives everyone something to look at. Sets the stage for the stage. What billboards do we have? What would be the most applicable for a comedy club? I mean, even just something like that. I don't know if this is a great idea or a terrible idea. But I mean, what else is there? I know I want something big on that wall. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I might change it, I don't know. But I kind of feel like with it like that, it kind of looks like, you know, when you go and see a comedian and they have their, like their big screen up behind them. Morning, Colby. Okay, let's do some tattoo designs because we don't have much money. I reckon we could finish the comedy club today. We really don't have much to get now. 237 simoleons. Have those crops regrown? Yes, they have. Oh, there's my little gardener, hard at work. Bless him. Well, we all know he's not going to harvest all of this, so no harm, no foul. I should have harvested stuff in the previous episodes, to be honest. I'm annoyed that I didn't. But the next episode, which will be the last one in this series, we're definitely going to harvest these plants. Episode 2, my allotment sim. This is just the gift that keeps on giving. And you know what? I'll do him a favour as well. I'll water his plants for him too. Oh, my tattoo design was a masterpiece. It's worth 900 simoleons. Oh, sweet. And if I sell it all, I'm going to make 5,000 simoleons. Absolutely beautiful. I can't go into build mode during an event, but I also can't cross off the event. Fuck's sake. Oh, which of my neighbours is being a pain then? Which one? Leave passive-aggressive note. Let's just get it done. I don't really want to do that, but I want to get this event over with. Well, I left a passive-aggressive note, but it doesn't seem to recognise that I've done that. Call property owner to sort out neighbours. Let's do that instead then, and hopefully that solves the problem. Because I really can't be bothered with a neighbour nuisance right now. I've done both of these things, and it's not ticking it off. Oh my god. Pain in the arse. Okay, friendly introduction. Am I supposed to... There doesn't seem to be an option for me to tell her to sort out the neighbour nuisance. Oh, are you seriously telling me that I literally can't do anything until after 8 hours? Because nothing I do seems to count. Genuinely, so annoying. Let's leave another passive-aggressive note, and then, I mean, we're tired anyway. Let's just go to bed. It doesn't tick it off when I do it anyway. Stupid fucking thing. At least it's almost over. Okay, neighbour nuisance dealt with. Nothing was done to address the neighbour nuisance. Yeah, sure, yeah, I did fuck all, didn't I? Not like I left a passive-aggressive note and also called the landlord. No, this fucking game. I kind of want one of these, just to hang above my comedy club. I think it's cute, so people can see who's performing, you know, what shows are on. Okay, and then in here, all I really want is something to put on the wall. And I think this fits the vibe pretty well. I don't know, I think this is quite a nice looking comedy club. Quite sweet. And on that note, I would say that's goal achieved. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.